Okay. Are you all ready? Can you hear me?
Yes, it's fine.
Perfect. Thank you very much. So I hope you are all doing well. Welcome to this webinar about all the procedures of maintenance that can be performed in a VirClia Lotus instrument. My name is Pedro Herrador, application specialist here at VirCell. And please feel free wherever you want, in the middle of the presentation or at the end, please to ask any question that you want, any doubt, anything that you want me to repeat. You can use your microphone, just open it, or you can also use the chat available here in the platform. Okay, so we're going to start. I hope you enjoy. So, after a brief introduction, I will start explaining step by step all the 4 procedures of maintenance that can be performed in a VirClia Lotus and has to be performed in the proper time in this instrument. They are the daily maintenance, which includes beginning of the day and end of the day, weekly maintenance, and monthly maintenance. Okay. Every time I explain one of the process, there is a video where you can see all the steps in a proper way. So before starting the first procedure, I'd like to let you know that all the maintenance procedures are available in the tab Maintenance in the application of VirClia Lotus. This tab can be found in the left bottom corner of the main screen. And here, together with the beginning of the day and weekly and monthly, you can find also the washer test in case you skipped at the beginning of the login. Okay, so let's start with the first kind of maintenance. It's the daily maintenance. The first one is the beginning of the day. Beginning of the day has to be performed before the first run of the day of the journey. Okay, why we have to perform this maintenance? In order to rinse all the hydraulic circuits with water and wash buffer, or only wash buffer. We will see the different types of beginning of the day. And at the end of the daily routine, we can also perform the end of the day. We have to. So let's see one by one the 2 of them. When we log in the software, in the application of the Lotus, we can choose between start working or start with the clean. What's the difference between these procedures? Start with the clean will prime the instrument first with distilled water, and after that with buffer solution, wash buffer solution. When do we have to perform this process? In the case that we didn't perform the end of the day before. So the hydraulic circuit was left with wash buffer in the hydraulic circuits. So we are going to remove all the leftovers of the wash buffer with water first, and after that with wash buffer, just to start with the daily routine. In the case the end of the day before was performed correctly, we can start with just start working. Start working will prime the instrument just with wash buffer solution. Okay. These 2 options are available only in the very first time that we log in the application. In the case we skip them, we can find the maintenance of the beginning of the day in the tab Maintenance in the bottom left corner, as I said before. And just by clicking Beginning of the Day and Continue, it will start. Beginning of the day in this case is the same that start with clean. Okay, it will prime first with distilled water, and after that with wash buffer solution. Okay, these are the three ways of performing this beginning of the day maintenance. Okay, let's play the first video of the day. It's the beginning of the day procedure. Okay, we just logging in the application, and we will choose between start working, only wash buffer, remember, or start with the clean, in the case we didn't perform the end of the day before. Or we can just open the tab maintenance and click on beginning of the day. Okay, for this procedure, we just need the wash buffer tank to be filled with wash buffer. Remember, I hope you all know this concentration. For every liter, we need 950 milliliters of distilled water together with 50 milliliters of the wash buffer, 20 times concentrated. Okay? Notice that in order to prepare all the volumes, the necessary volumes of wash buffer or disinfection solution and so on, do it in a separate surface which is not close to the instrument, so an accident can happen, okay? And please do not use the white lid, the white door, as a surface to prepare all the wash buffer solution, okay? It's very important to avoid any accident, so we avoid to break the Lotus. Okay, 50 milliliters of wash buffer, the one that we find in the kit. The working concentration is 1 time concentrated. Okay. It's getting a little bit slow, probably because of the connection, but we can see it better. Okay. Beside the wash buffer solution, we also need the distilled water bottle filled with 250 milliliters of distilled water. Once we have both recipients filled with the right product, we just place them back inside the Lotus instrument, and we can start with the beginning of the day procedure. In this case, we just click in, for example, maintenance tab, beginning of the day, and continue. And after that, we will see how the volume of distilled water will go down before the wash buffer do the same, okay? First, distilled water, after that, wash buffer solution, because we clicked in beginning of the day. This is the option 1, beginning of the day in the tab Maintenance. Remember, we have another option, which is right after logging in the application. When we perform the end of the day before, we can click in Start Working, and only wash buffer solution will be used. It is buffering. Okay, and the third option is start with the clean, which is basically the same of that beginning of the day. First, use distilled water to clean all the leftovers of wash buffer solution from the day before, so the previous day, and wash buffer solution at the end. Okay, so this is a very easy procedure, just clicking in the right tab. Okay, let's go back to the presentation. Okay, let's continue with the end of the day procedure. So after the last run of the day, of the daily routine in the laboratory, we need to perform the end of the day procedure. For this process, we only need the distilled water bottle to be filled with 250 milliliters of distilled water. Okay? Why do we need to perform this? I already explained it. The wash buffer solution, if you leave it all night long inside the hydraulic circuit, will create some salts in the tubes, and these salts may alterate the results of the runs. Okay, so it's very important to perform the end of the day every day. Okay. What happens if we try to shut down the application and the Lotus without performing the end of the day? So this pop-up window will show up. We have to confirm that we really want to close the application for any reason without doing the end of the day maintenance, or we can perform the maintenance just by clicking here in maintenance. Okay, so the application will remain you to perform this procedure. Let's play the video. I hope this one goes a little bit faster. As I told you, we only need to fill with water, with distilled water, the bottle in the Lotus, okay? (250 milliliters of distilled water. always, we don't use the white lid of the Lotus as a surface, even if it's this filling of the water bottle. We use a separate surface, so we can avoid any accident. We place back the bottle in the right position. So Dirk Smith, I think he can't see the video. Are you still with this problem, Dirk?
No, I can see this one now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Well, Miriam is asking about the washer test. Well, the washer test is not a maintenance procedure, but I mean, you can ask whatever you want about the washer test too. There's no problem. Okay, we just click on maintenance and end of the day. And you will see the volume of distilled water going down. And that's it. After this process, we can shut down the VirClia Lotus and also the application until the next day. Okay. Let's stop this one here. It's going very slow. Sorry for that. Let's go back to the presentation. Before I continue with the weekly maintenance, remember that if you are working in a continuous load with your VirClia Lotus, the end of the day has to be performed at least once a day, even if you don't stop working with it, okay? So remember to do the end of the day maintenance, even if you are doing using it as a continuous load, okay? So let's continue with the weekly maintenance. This is already a long procedure. You have to save some time to perform it, but it has to be performed every 7 days, okay? It's mandatory to avoid any contamination event inside the instrument, okay? Try is highly recommended to do it the same day of the week. So it depends on the routine of every laboratory. You can do it Mondays at the beginning of the week or on Fridays at the end of the week. It's up to you, but it's recommended to do it the same day of the week. If you missed one of the weekly maintenance, if more than 7 days happen, this yellow triangle here will advise you to perform the weekly maintenance as soon as possible, so you don't forget to perform it, okay? Once we click in weekly maintenance and continue, the pop-up window on the right here in the presentation will show up, telling us that it's a continuous process. We cannot stop the process in the middle. We are not going to use the Lotus until we complete the procedure, okay? So we just click and confirm, and we start with the process. The first step of the weekly maintenance is to clean the surface of the needle with a cloth, which contains alcohol solution, for example, ethanol 70%. And I say a cloth and not paper, in order to don't leave any leftover, any fiber leftover in the needle. Okay, so a cloth is the right material to clean the needle, the sample needle. Okay, after that, it's time to prepare the disinfectant solution. Here at VirClia, we have validated 4 products to do this step. We have the Darador Sinaldehyde 2000 in a concentration of 12%. We have the Cleansinal at 0.5%, Microvac Forte 2%, and Sulfanius Premium 0.25%. Okay. Every laboratory will have a different one, depending on the country you are working in. And you will need to prepare the right concentration, okay? So in order to perform this step, we just take out the wash buffer tank and the water bottle out of the Lotus, and we fill them with 750 milliliters of disinfectant solution in the wash buffer tank, with 250 milliliters of disinfectant solution in the bottled water. Okay, we will see it in the video. When we place back the tank and the bottle filled with disinfectant solution, we will have to wait 20 minutes for them to have effect and to disinfect all the hydraulic circuit. Okay, the instrument will prime with this solution, and we have to wait 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, we can disconnect again both tanks, the wash buffer tank and the water bottle. So, and we are going to rinse them with water, okay? Please, this step is very important. We don't want to leave any leftover of disinfectant solution in the wash buffer tank or on the bottle, okay? So first with water, we rinse it 4 or 5 times, all the times you need. And after that, we place them back, filled with water, okay? We will see the complete procedure in the video. The next step is cleaning the inside of the strip container, okay? Please perform all the procedure with gloves, with protective gloves, but this step is even more important to wear these gloves, because the container might be in contact with biohazardous material, like the samples that we have used in the run all day long. So please use gloves to clean this container. How do we clean the container? We use sodium hypochlorite solution. We don't use ethanol, because the ethanol might deteriorate, may break the container. Okay, so we use a solution of 1 part of commercial bleach and 9 parts of distilled water. Okay, any commercial bleach that you can find in the supermarket, for example, is a valid one. Please use a concentration of 1 part of bleach, 9 parts of distilled water to clean the strip container. Okay, with gloves always. And the last step of the procedure is cleaning the working area. Here is in green in the Lotus application. The parts in green has to be cleaned with another wet cloth with alcohol, the same that we used for the sample needle, can be used again. And with this step, the weekly maintenance will be complete, and this pop-up window will show up, okay? And since it's much better to see the procedure with a video, let's play it. Weekly maintenance. Okay, let's review all the steps. Okay, we start clicking in Maintenance tab, Weekly Maintenance, Continue. The first step, remember, is cleaning the sample needle with a cloth with ethanol, 70%, and it has to be performed like in the video. Very softly, very gently. We don't want to move the needle, okay? Just with that is enough. Next step is preparing the disinfectant solution, okay? Only 1 liter is necessary here. 750 milliliters goes to wash buffer tank, and 250 milliliters goes to the water bottle, okay? Here in this example, we are going to use Darador Day 2000, okay? Which has a concentration, the working concentration is 12%, okay? Only 1 liter. Here is the Darador bottle. We calculate the right concentration, the right volumes to the right concentration. And after that, we just have to fill. We can fill the bottle first, and after that, the wash buffer tank. So we don't have to measure the 750 milliliters. Okay, 1 liter. We mix it properly. We completely fill the bottle. And the rest of the volume will go to the wash buffer tank. If we did it properly, we will have 750 milliliters. Okay, now we place back both tanks inside the Lotus. when we click in continue, the instrument will prime all the circuits with this disinfectant solution, okay? And we will have to wait 20 minutes. At this point, the disinfectant solution is getting primed inside the circuits. And we won't be able to do anything during 20 minutes, okay? After 20 minutes, we're going to remove both tanks again, and we're going to discard the disinfectant solution, okay? And remember, please, to rinse with water all the times needed, so we don't leave any leftover of the disinfectant solution inside the washover tank or the bottled water, okay? Once they are cleaned, we fill them with distilled water, both of them, the bottle and the tank, okay? Because now what the instrument is going to do is priming with water. It's going to clean the hydraulic circuits. It's going to remove all the disinfectant solution inside the tubes, okay? With 1 liter of distilled water in the tank is enough, and 250 milliliters of distilled water in the bottle in order to perform the next step, okay? In this case, 1 liter in tank, 250 in the bottle. And the video is going fast again. Okay. The instrument is going to prime the circuits with distilled water to remove all the disinfectant solution remaining in the tubes. You can see both volumes going down, the buffer tank and the water bottle. Okay, after that, we disconnect both tanks again. Okay, and we just empty them. The next step is cleaning the strip container. Remember to use gloves in this step, in all the steps, but in this one, I have to highlight it. We clean it with if you remember, a solution of sodium hypochlorite, okay, not with alcohol. And the last step is cleaning the working surface with a cloth with alcohol, with ethanol 70%. With this last step, the procedure will be completed. The pop-up window will show up. This one, okay? Procedure complete. I hope everything is clear with this procedure. Let's go back to the presentation. Okay. The last procedure is the monthly maintenance, okay? As its name, we have to perform it every 30 days, once a month. And the same than weekly maintenance, the software will tell us with a yellow triangle when we have to perform it as soon as possible, because more than 30 days passed, okay? And the same that weekly maintenance is a long procedure that we have to complete in order to continue with the daily routine, okay? So this window will show up to confirm that we are going to complete the process, and we cannot use the Lotus if we don't complete the whole process. So in this case, we start with the cleaning of the external tank, okay, external waste tank, in this case with a solution of sodium hypochlorite, okay? The same done with the cleaning of the strip container, we will use a solution of 1 part of any commercial bleach plus 9 parts of distilled water, okay? We can use the volume we consider, but in this case, for example, 1 liter is enough. But we have to try to move all the tank in order to the volume, all the liquid make effect in the whole surface, the interior surface of the tank, okay? I will show you in the video the proper way. The next step is cleaning the surface of the sample rotor and also inside, okay? So the surface with a cloth with alcohol, and we're going to remove the whole structure, okay? We just need to disadjust the fixation, and we remove all the structure of the rotor, okay? Because we are going to clean the surface underneath the rotor, okay? To place it back, remember that we have these 2 holes, these 2 pins, and only one position is the right one to place the rotor back, okay? And now all the process continues as the weekly maintenance, okay? So if you remember well, the first step was cleaning the sample needle. After that, we are going to prepare again the disinfectant solution. Remember, with one of the 4 validated products, we're going to fill wash buffer tank and water bottle with this solution. The same volumes done in the weekly maintenance, 750 to the tank, 250 to the bottle. 20 minutes of effect inside the hydraulic circuits. And after that, we disconnect tanks, we rinse them with water properly, and we fill them with distilled water, 1 liter and 250, the same done in the weekly maintenance. Next step, the same, cleaning the strip container with bleach, please, with a solution of sodium hypochlorite, okay? And wearing gloves. And the last step is cleaning the working surface all the parts here in green in the image, okay? And the last screen will show up with a monthly maintenance complete message, okay? Let's watch the last video. We log in the application. We're going to skip the washer test because we want to click on maintenance, monthly maintenance, and continue. Okay, first step, cleaning with a bleach solution, the external waste tank, okay? In the video, more than 1 liter is prepared, but I can tell you that with 1 liter is enough. We disconnect the tank. And we fill it with the hypochlorite solution, okay? Make sure that all the interior surface in contact with the solution, okay? After that, we have to wait 15 minutes, okay? For the solution, the bleach solution to take effect, okay? During these 15 minutes, we are going to clean the surface of the rotor, the sample rotor, and also underneath, okay? We're going to remove the rotor, the whole rotor. Connection is very bad now. I hope we can finish the video, okay? Remember to place back properly the rotor. Let's see how to do it. We untie the fixation. We remove the rotor and we're going to clean underneath with a cloth with ethanol solution, 70%, okay? So the surface of the structure is going to be cleaned with the cloth. And to place it back, bear in mind that only one position is correct. After cleaning the rotor, the 15 minutes that we had to wait for the bleach to make effect in the external waste tank should have passed. So we discard all the content of the external waste tank and we connect it back. Okay, and since the connection is quite bad and the procedure is just the same than in the weekly maintenance, we just need to continue with the same process as in the weekly maintenance. Remember, cleaning the sample needle to disconnect the tanks and fill them with disinfectant solution, rinse them, fill them with water, and empty them again. And after that, we just clean the strip container and the working surface. The monthly maintenance will be completed, and we're going to skip the video because the connection is very bad. We just saw the weekly maintenance video. Let's go back to the presentation. Just to say thank you all for joining us in this new webinar of VirClia Lotus. And now, please, if you have any question, any comment, any doubt, just feel free to open your microphone or write in the chat available, and I will try to answer all your questions. I will wait some minutes here just for you to be ready.
Hello, would I ask something? Do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm Dr. Kochvarova from Bulgaria, Sofia, and Lotus is new one for us, so we don't have a lot of experience with the system.
Okay.
We don't use it during the night, so every day we make end of the day. But we have some issues to remove small decontaminant bottles, which are inside the system.
Okay.
Is it necessary to remove them every day, or we could leave them in the
You can leave them inside the instrument as soon as you place the cap back. Okay. If you don't, if you don't close them, they might get evaporate and it gets more concentrated and they don't work properly. So you can place it, leave them back in the instrument, but always closed, please.
Yes. Okay. We remove them, but we still have some issues because the system hides them inside of the
Okay.
The machine, yes.
I think that to avoid this, you probably have to close the application first. And once you close the application, the software, the instrument will give you back the rack, the reagent rack, out of the instrument. But if this doesn't happen, just write us to customer service and send us your query and the log file if it's possible. Okay.
Could I tell how we make this movement? So we make end of the day, and when it's finished, we click on refill only bottles. And the system moves them outside. After that, we remove the bottles and we shut down the system.
Okay,
Is
this
it
is a
okay?
way to fix it, but it should work closing the application first. Okay, if it doesn't work,
Okay, I'll try.
you can do this, or you can write us to customer service vircel.com. Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you very
Thank you.
much. Thanks.
Okay, so Bella is writing here. Do you have a short instruction about maintenance with pictures? What we can translate to local language and give the customer? So all the maintenance are included in the manual, in the instrument manual, okay? The user manual. So just go there, or if you want, you can write to us and we will send it to you. If you don't have access to the website. But it's all the maintenance procedure with pictures. All the pictures in this presentation, I took them from the manual. Okay, so they are included there. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Any further question? Okay, I think that everything is clear. They are very easy procedures. You are assisted by the software all the time. So just some small details to perform them properly. I hope everything you enjoyed the webinar, and we're going to finish here. Thank you very much for joining us, and I hope to see you again in the next one after the summer, I hope. So thank you for joining us.
Okay, thank you.
Hey,
Thank you.
bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.